Am I my brother's keeper? Yes, I am. Am I my brother's keeper? Yes, I am. Am I my brother's keeper? Yes, I am.
Nino Brown Boxing, I'm back in the building. Shout out to the LDBC. Don't forget to hit that like button and subscribe. So, this Manny Pacquiao versus Lucas Matisse fight, it definitely got me thinking. Okay, we know Manny Pacquiao is old. He's 39 years old. He's no longer training with Freddie Roach. He got his first knockout in years. Like, it's 2018. He hasn't gotten a knockout since, 2009? So, it's definitely a different Manny Pacquiao. Like, honestly, just looking at the last time Manny Pacquiao got a knockout, like, the amount of things that have changed in boxing it's just been crazy. If we think about it like this, Errol Spence is, in my opinion, the biggest name fighter in the welterweight division. The last time Manny Pacquiao got a knockout was November 2009. 3 years later from his last knockout, November 2012, is when Errol Spence Jr. made his pro debut. Just to put things into perspective a little bit, that's how long it's been. Now, the reason I'm making this video is, like, the whole thought of Manny Pacquiao and Floyd Mayweather having a rematch has been floating around. And you know what? Nino Brown Boxing, I actually kind of like it. I like the idea. Now, we all know if they come back, they're not going to fight for a title, because that means, first of all, if they're going to fight for an IBF title, someone has to knock off Errol Spence. Or if they want that WBA super, unless the WBA does something and they elevate Manny Pacquiao and reduce Keith Thurman, that's not going to happen. We all know that the WBC ordered a fight against Jeff Horn. I'm tripping. Not Jeff Horn. Danny Garcia and Sean Porter, and that's coming up in September. Now, we know damn well Floyd Mayweather or Manny Pacquiao will not go after that WBO strap and face Terrence Crawford. So, if Mayweather was to come back, it would be simply to get a payday. And you know what? I'm not completely opposed to that if the undercard is something ridiculous. And what I mean by that is, Floyd Mayweather, his last fight was August 2017 against Conor McGregor. Prior to that, his last actual boxing match against a professional boxer was November 2015 against Andre Berto. Now, Floyd Mayweather is getting old. He is old. He's older than Manny Pacquiao. He's in his 40s now. He hasn't been in the ring for a long time. Now, depending on the way they would like to promote this fight, we all know how the media is when it comes to creating narratives and putting a lot of hype behind people. And they can definitely promote this fight as Manny Pacquiao. He's rejuvenated. Floyd Mayweather hasn't been in the ring since August 2017. Hasn't been in the ring against an actual boxer since September 2015. But of course, they can make the Mayweather-Pacquiao rematch the main event. But this particular move can be made to simply catapult boxing into mainstream status. We all know the Mayweather-Pacquiao fight is a fight that's loved by all casual fans. All casual boxing fans, they'll eat that show up. They'll eat that fight up any day. Now, I'm looking at it like this. The whole Manny Pacquiao situation is at the best that it can possibly be since Manny Pacquiao became a star. And I say that because Manny Pacquiao is a free agent. Floyd Mayweather is his own boss. Why can't Manny Pacquiao and Floyd Mayweather put on a pay-per-view card and put all of the biggest stars in boxing on the undercard. Now, if you outside of Canelo Alvarez, because he could generate his own pay-per-view revenue on his own, but we have guys like Errol Spence. I would say Terrence Crawford, but unfortunately Terrence Crawford is still with Bob Arum. So we have the Errol Spences, we have the Keith Thurmans, we have the Danny Garcias, we have the Sean Porters. Shit, we have Deontay Wilder. A lot of the guys that are promotional free agents can get on this card, and they can put on a spectacular card from start to finish. Of course, Floyd's going to throw some TMT fighter on there. Most likely it'll be Gervonta Tank Davis. In some of the preliminary bouts, Manny Pacquiao, he can put on a fighter of his preference. You can put Errol Spence on there. I would say like a Errol Spence versus against the Danny Garcia, Sean Porter winner. You can have Deontay Wilder against someone on there. It would be great. It would be a great card, and it would be a great opportunity to catapult all of these guys into superstardom. But they have to be willing to do it. And by they, I mean Mayweather, Pacquiao, and a lot of the other guys that have shown that they are all about ducking and dodging and maneuvering around the tough fights. This will be a great opportunity for guys to become a pay-per-view star, to put themselves in a position where, first of all, to put themselves in a position to become a household name. A lot of these guys believe they're a household name, but we all know there's levels to this shit, and no one's reached the level that Mayweather was able to reach. Now, this fight can be promoted in a way that it wasn't promoted the first time. Like, we all know the first time when Mayweather and Pacquiao fought, you had all of the politics that were associated with it, the top rank situation and all of that stuff. We all know. Now, we go on this fight with Manny Pacquiao being a free agent. You have Mayweather Promotions. You have Pacquiao Promotions if he decides to establish his own promotional banner. You have these two promote the fight. Manny Pacquiao's back for the pros for Manny Pacquiao. And the pro for Mayweather is still Mayweather. He's still undefeated. He's still been training. Now, the con for Mayweather that would be a pro for Manny Pacquiao is Mayweather's old. He doesn't have it, this, and that. And the con for Pacquiao that will be a pro for Mayweather was, I already beat him. He lost to Jeff Horn, this, and that. We all know how the whole promotional stuff go, all of the banter between the two camps. It can be promoted. It can be built up. And they can just put on the show. I mean, me personally, I would look at it more so for entertainment, but if they put on some spectacular undercards, it would just be amazing. Now, obviously, all of this is just Nino Brown boxing with some wishful thinking, but it can definitely be a big move to send boxing in the right direction. It can be a big move to send boxing in the right direction because it would just put things in the forefront, and it would give a lot of these young fighters a platform that they wouldn't have dreamed of. Now, you have a guy like Tank Davis. He's been on that stage because he signed with TMT and he's doing what he's supposed to do, getting wins in the ring. But they can make this a star-studded card. And now, if you had people like Adrian Broner that were willing to get in the ring with someone like an Errol Spence, that would just be phenomenal all the way around. Not necessarily a boxing match. It would be an ass-whooping that I would enjoy watching for Adrian Broner taking the L. But when it comes to the promotional aspect of it, the fights can be built up in a way that we haven't seen in a long time, especially for an undercard fight. But that was just thought on my mind. This is Nino Brown Boxing. And shout out to the LDBC. Don't forget to hit that like button and subscribe.